Okay, so now the last video you saw us make taco seasoning right there from scratch. And if you didn't, then just click on the link on the screen and go watch it real quick. It is totally taco seasoning and it has no chemicals. It's all fresh ingredients. You can make a whole batch of this and then put it in a little container and save it. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy how easy it was. So now the Mexican Fiesta Casserole. I'm in a casserole mood. I'm going to try and do 3 casseroles in a row. Bam, 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 bam. That was 4. Anyway, so let's get started. Quick little rundown. Got our black beans, got onions, ground beef. We got our special taco seasoning that we made. Got corn tortillas, whatever salsa you want to use. You can make your own salsa too if you want from scratch. A little bit of oil. I'm using some chopped green chilies or take chilies. If you want to use heat, go with a chopped, diced up jalapeno or 2. Here's some Mexi cheese blend. If you can't get Mexi cheese blend where you live, try some cheddar and some Colby. Pick out a nice white and a yellow and blend them together. And then this is a great recipe to slip in a vegetable that your kids normally won't eat. Jack Jr. doesn't eat zucchini much. So I'm going to stick some zucchini in this recipe. It's going to be awesome. So let's get this all prepped up. All right, so we're going to finally chop the zucchini. And one of the things you want to do before you start cooking at any time, you're going to want to do something called mise en place. What that means is everything in place. Prepare every single ingredient. If you have to, do what I do and go to Walmart and get like 4 of these bowls for $1. They have plastic cheap bowls, usually around summertime. They come out, picnic area, and just grab these. And then you always see me have everything laid out. I'll show you what I mean, but get used to laying everything out carefully. Dice this up, and then once everything's laid out, I promise you, some of the best food will be cooked if you have everything prepared ahead of time. We're getting everything in place. Oh, and here's another tool I like. Let me show you. These are great. Scrapers. Bring it all together. It's easy for scooping. Anything you want to do. I also use it to just take things off the knife. It works beautifully. So I'll scrape everything together. And then I'll come in here. And I like to just get everything finely chopped even more. This knife's so sharp I can just come straight down on it. It's great. And scoop and dump. Scoop and dump. You ever diced an onion, you guys? You ever diced one? Okay, first you want to take the end off, not the root end, the top of it. Okay. Then you can cut halfway through the root. Keep the root intact so that it holds the onion together right there. Okay, put this, I'm only using half an onion today for the recipe. And then get it all peeled. Then lay it on its side like that, root on this side, flat cut on that side. And what you can do is gently put your hand here, place your knife here, and I just get the knife into it just a little bit. Then I tip it this way and I go almost all the way through, but not all the way through. Okay, about 75% of the way. Then you come back out. Okay, if you have a really thick onion and you're good with your knife skills, do one more cut. Okay, and come back out. Then you're going to take your knuckles, make sure you don't cut your fingers, and you're just going to slice 75% down the onion this way. Little thin slices. So it's still connected, but you're just using the tip of the blade. Wow, this cuts like butter. This is those new knives. If you guys haven't seen my knife review, check it out. It just goes through. I gotta be careful with my fingers. There you go. Now you're ready to dice it. Just cut straight down. Just like that. And when you get close to your fingers, go a little slower. I'm not good with my knife skills yet, so if it gets too close to your fingers, just throw the rest out. Better to be safe. Look how beautiful that is. That's all. It's all cut up and diced. Okay, so as you can see, everything's cut, measured, and ready to be put together. So no matter what I need, it's already done. I don't have to wait, overcook the meat, run in to cut an onion. That's crazy. Mise en place is the best thing to do. So there's an example of the shot. Now that it's all ready, we're gonna move ahead and start browning the meat. So meet me over at the stove. All right, first thing you're gonna do is heat up the oil, then brown the meat. Get it all broken up. Then you're gonna add the zucchini and the onions. I'm gonna lower the flame to about a medium. I'm gonna stir this in. Cook this down till the zucchini and onions become tender. Okay, now we're gonna put in a little bit of the taco seasoning. This is all of the taco seasoning. I'm not putting it all in. Just gonna tap a little bit in. And when I mean a little bit, I mean more than you probably will put in. I would say about a third to a half of what I showed in the video. Go ahead and mix that in. You just could have put about 2/3 cup of water in there. There you go. You're gonna simmer this for about 2 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna add in our black beans, corn, Ortega chili. Okay, just simmer this for about a minute. Okay, so we're gonna layer this like a lasagna. So first I'm gonna put a little salsa at the bottom. Shake that up, get it all. All right. Then I'm gonna lay some tortillas in. Okay, I'm gonna use a slotted spoon for serving because I don't want a lot of the juice from my mixture here. I don't want it to be too wet of a casserole. So we're just gonna set the splotch on a little bit more salsa flavoring. Then you're gonna layer a little bit of cheese. Then we're gonna do a layer of tortillas again. So I'm just gonna drop a little salsa on here. Put our mixture on here again. And obviously, we're gonna bake this until the cheese is all melted on top. About 25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Make sure it's all bubbly. If it starts to get just slightly brown, that's how you like it, then it's done then. If you don't like it slightly brown, pull it out before then. Time to get our gloves on. Let's go get that bad boy out of the oven. Yeah, look at that. Is that beautiful? Is that beautiful? That is awesome. Now, we're gonna let this cool. Why are we gonna let it cool? There's a few reasons. When you cook in a casserole, and it has cheese in it, you want the cheese to solidify a little bit to hold it together so when you cut it in squares, it comes out nice and clean. So I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Then we're gonna come right back here and we're gonna show you how to serve that up. Okay, so there it is. That is the Mexican Fiesta Casserole. I think it came out pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna cut right into the middle of it. Here we go. Just so you can kind of see what it looks like inside. Look at that. You got layers of tortilla, salsa, cheese, beautiful meat, held together pretty well. I'm just gonna try a piece of this here. Oh, it looks beautiful. There's something cool about casseroles. It's like everything all in one dish. And it's really cool. You can put a green next to it, some sort of a vegetable, or start off with a salad. Let's give this a try. Okay, the taco seasoning rocks. You gotta make your own taco seasoning. You guys were right. Thanks for talking me into that. Not too much cheese. Salsa's beautiful. The meat's flavorful. Give it a try. That was dirt simple. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.